Last time on What's Your Damage?
My name is Owen. I have someone that I've been tracking, and I need to catch up with her.
Would this be Evangeline?
I need to stop Evangeline from getting to Alanoir's tomb.
We are all on the same mission. I know Evangeline very well. She sucks for a mom.
And Zhao goes,
Wait, she's your mom?
I was a slave in her household, raised as a daughter. Kind of.
Finch? Ooh.
Yeah, he got taken by the scary church guy.
And that was right after Finch told us that his working theory for what's happening right now is that there are two realities sort of trying to fight it out to be the reality. And Finch was telling us, oh, I might be able to do something about this. And then he was abducted for a skill set for some reason.
If the Archdiocese wants Finch, I don't want them to have Finch. I think you go talk to Shalabin, and she talks directly to the Blue Knight. You hear Shalabin go, Blue, we have to talk. Remember the Orthodoxy? And he goes, yeah, I outlawed them. And she goes, well,
About that.
according to my team, the outlaw, that didn't take. It couldn't have been. It literally couldn't have been. I personally saw to it.
Big, huge guy, blue robes, golden mask, couple of bodyguards.
Big sword.
Very authoritative, kind of a dick.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like it.
Yeah. They took talk.
Why would the Green Knight allow that? She turns to you four, and she goes, what would you think about the Archdiocese tending to the Red Knight?
Oh.
Do you want good things to happen to him or bad things to happen to him? Oh, and since we're bringing the Red Knight up, Sheldon, remember when I said I made the bad choice the first time?
Yeah,
That was the Red Knight.
What? What are you talking about? Blue Fire Phoenix? What are you talking about?
Oh, you guys looking for a Moo Cleric?
What about, when you rub your feet on the carpet and then you touch somebody? Is that Thor too?
A little bit. I'm full of fish cakes and I'm ready to kick some ass.
Come with us.
Get out.
Getting out.
Go.
Getting out now.
Okay, you
Go into the cribs. I don't know.
Is there any creme brulee left?
There's one here.
He goes, okay, so you tell me that I shouldn't trust the Archdiocese. Shalabin supports that.
Yeah.
And he looks at her, and she goes, I trust them. And,
Wait, what?
and Shalabin goes, what?
You trust the Archdiocese?
Just us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trust them, me, and you four.
You can see my confusion, though, right? I mean, you were not very specific. I'm just saying.
I kind of picked up on it, okay.
Yeah, he...
Okay, fine.
pointing at us.
Well, her hand was below the table, so I didn't see it.
And... And so he goes, I trust them, my team. And the Blue goes, okay, well, by transitive property, I trust Shalabin, she trusts you. I trust you. You say Finch, talk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I suspect that the Orthodoxy has taken Finch to try and get him to undo Jorx's second choice and make the Red Knight back into the Moonfire Phoenix, I think.
Well, how bad was it when he was chosen?
So bad.
World ending?
Fire everywhere, dragons,
Just
faces
why
melting.
would you want that to happen?
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna be on fire too.
Yeah. No one
Yeah. No, the
likes
world
being on fire.
The world did literally end. That is not hyperbole.
And Shalabin looks at the Blue Knight, and he looks at her. He goes, okay, well, in that case, we should probably, in case things get bad with Grimm, we should be there in case we need to put him down.
In case it gets grim. Eh? Eh?
Yes.
Eh?
Who's Grim?
This guy gets it.
She points at Jorx.
Jorx is grim.
Guys, I'm not already confused enough about.
I'm just gonna carve a statue. This is too much for me to handle. They know we're filming later.
Sounds like a plan,
Is
buddy.
this all about your sister? Are we still looking for your sister? I thought that was important.
Yeah,
That's the
it
eternal
is.
side quest.
Yeah. Thanks, Jorx.
Feels like it should.
I mean, it's like an active side quest, but
Feels like it should be maybe a little more.
between the world ending,
I don't know.
Maybe she could stop it. We don't know. We haven't gone and found her.
you're right. She might. I'm not. You're totally right. She might.
Well, if everyone
quest.
dies, also
See how it is.
that's not good. But
And so the Blue Knight like is talking to Shalvin. He's like, they bicker quite a bit, huh? That's how you know that they like each
maybe
other.
you should ask the Blue Knight if he knows anything. No, about your sister.
And he goes, what?
Yeah.
So I have a sister. She's on another plane right now with
Boy, that sounds real complicated. He says.
Yeah, it is. Are you sure you want to get into this right now?
Please say no.
And he goes like, I'm gonna follow the dwarf's lead on that one.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in it.
Yeah, we'll put a pin on it.
He does a pound it move with his hammer.
The Blue Knight goes, hell yeah. And he has his hammer's so much bigger than yours, Gus.
Well, yeah, this is like a small light.
Yeah. He takes his enormous hammer and like pounds it. And you hear conk. And
What, you guys like best friends now?
they did it.
Are you getting jealous, Burke?
It's just a hammer thing.
The pick is technically a hammer on one end of it. It's kind of a hammer.
Yeah, they just pound it.
I don't want to now.
You're gonna leave me hanging? Don't leave me hanging like this.
Fine.
Yeah.
And then the Blue Knight says, okay, you guys talk to my head of security, Nectis. She's actually related to Finch. So I imagine that she's going to be very...
Well, let's go talk about all this stuff we talked with you about, and we'll tell them the story too, so everyone knows what we're
And he
doing.
goes, actually, I'll just... And he writes down something, and as you can see, as he's writing it down, it starts to disappear.
Ooh.
And he goes...
That seems like a waste.
He goes... Yeah, I can understand that. He goes, one Galea, 2 Galea, 3 Galea, 4... Okay, I think she probably should show up on her...
5 Galea, 6 Galea, 7 Galea
more.
more. Yeah.
He goes, you remember? He goes, okay, she should be informed of what you guys are here to do.
I would love to learn how you did that.
Oh, yeah, of course. If you're a friend of Shalabin or if you're employed by Shalabin,
A little of both.
yeah,
A little
why not
column
both?
A, a little column B.
Yeah, why not both?
I don't know how Shalvin feels about it, but you know.
And she goes, I'm fine. He goes, talk to her, she'll help you, and she and I should go attend to Grim, or the Red Knight. Okay?
All right.
And she says, please don't let anyone die.
Trying.
And she goes,
We got a real bad track record.
Thanks, Jorx.
Ever the realist.
all right. And with that, she says, red, and pops it, and they both walk through. And the guards you can see the 2 guards that she shushed earlier go like, I never get used to that. I never get used to like their balls of fast travel. And he goes, I know, right? It's just the weirdest thing. Like you just throw a small thing at a door, and then you make another door? I don't know, man. Purple's weird. And they look at the 4 of you, they're like, purple's not really weird.
No, it's super weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. All right. And one of them has like a carpenter's hammer. He's like, pound it?
Yeah. Blue's simple. I love it.
Was there like a memo I didn't get about the hammer thing? How long has this been going on? The hammers.
Well, the funny thing is we didn't know that all dwarves had mirror shields. That's awesome.
It is, we do. That is true. And you should tell everyone that you know that you think that.
Okay, so as you guys exit the Blue Knight's throne room, and after pounding it with the guards...
I was not pounding it, that was just Gus.
After Gus pounds it with one
Hammers, and anyone that has a hammer, apparently. Not a pick, not a cool trumpet.
Yeah, so we should go see Nectis, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and
Well, I got new pants on. Sounds like a perfect time to make new friends.
New friends, new pants. That's what my mom always said. She never said that.
She should have. Well, if we're talking about Evangeline.
She would have been a better person, I think, if she had just... Anyway.
and he goes, so Nectis, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did she ever, like, hug you or... Whoa,
No.
Weird. What a weird lady.
Why do you think I am the way I am?
I got hugs every day.
See?
A lot of hugs. A lot of hugs
See?
on that end.
And I only got hugs sometimes, so...
See?
So maybe it's better to not go hug so much. This guy. He's a little, you know how he is. You're my best friend.
Oh, you're my best friend, Bert.
Yeah, and I'm not mad about the hammer thing anymore.
And the guard,
Pound it.
Found it.
Yeah. See, you're a fast learner.
Little clank. It's not, I knew how to do it.
and the guard's like looking at you guys, and he goes,
It happens a lot. Just start walking away. We'll follow eventually.
I thought we were walking right now.
and he goes, no, I didn't want to talk about that. Can I just get a hug from? Can I get a hug?
I'll
And he
hug
looks
you.
at- Yeah, let's hug. Yeah. And then the other guard's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And he's the one that's like starts walking, like, follow me.
After the hug.
And he's just tapping his foot. And like the guard that's hugging Okad is just like deep in the pain on that hug. He's like, this feels nice.
It does.
What is happening over there?
This is what hugging is, huh?
Yeah.
No, I know what hugging is.
Do you think
not a
they're in love?
It could be.
Nope, says Okot.
And he goes, yeah.
You don't have to fall in love with everyone you hug.
Yeah.
It happens
This is-
sometimes.
Well, that's why I ask.
Usually it happens the other way around. You know what? Let's go.
Yeah, and the other guard's like, yeah, I know, come on. He walks.
Okot
Worlds to
disentangles
save
herself.
and stuff.
Huh?
Worlds, we gotta save
Yeah,
worlds.
people to save, worlds to end. It's been a busy day.
And he walks you through the barracks, and you can see like all the members of the Blue Guard just kind of just chilling about. And he goes,
Should we hug all these guys too?
Nothing
If
to
they
say.
ask.
Yeah, only if they ask.
Yeah, consent is important.
amen to that, brother. One of them says.
Can't go around hugging everyone because some of them don't want you to.
You gotta ask first.
You gotta ask.
And you hear a knock on the door, and you hear a voice from inside go like, yes. And the guard that was leading you there goes, we have is that what the Blue Knight talked to me about? And he goes, yeah. She's like, oh, show them in. And
See you later, Huggy.
he's like, that's not my name, but you can call me that. And
Nickname.
is that what that feels like?
Finger
he says,
guns.
he wondered. He wonders to himself. And when he opens the door, you see a golden dragonborn with a small what is it called when people have where babies are?
Children?
No, it's a bassinet. You see a
Oh, the thing you put the baby in. I
right.
see.
Yeah,
I'm bad at this.
None of us have kids here. You see a rather tall, pretty beefy dragon.
Oh,
A beefy bassinet.
weird bassinet.
You see a dragonborn with a bassinet, not on her, but next to her. And she goes, okay, so you're the one that the Blue Knight talked to me about?
Yes.
And he said it was concerning my brother?
Yeah, Finch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Sorry.
It's so weird
Long day.
to not hear him talk. Well, whatever.
I was specifically told not to.
You're not close?
I kind of only met him yesterday, and then he got abducted by the Orthodoxy, which apparently is not supposed to exist, and I disappeared through a magic door, so I don't know where we stand. He did give me a flute, though.
Well, he made you paid for it.
Yeah, I guess he let me buy his
Yeah,
flute.
he sold you a flute.
But he was helping.
He was very nice.
Yeah, he was very nice.
And she goes, orthodoxy.
Yes.
Okay. And she also has a hammer, and then she takes a rapier and puts it on her hilt. And she goes, Okay, if this... Okay. Oh, I'm Nectis, and she motions to the bassinet, and you see a little golden dragonborn baby. And she goes, "This is Akra." The interesting thing is that Finch was a green dragon with some, like, you could tell if, like, the light hit him, like there would be some gold in his skin, whereas she is mostly gold with some green in some when the light hits her right. And she goes, "Okay, well, if the Orthodoxy is there, I need to get my brother out. Okay.
We're here to help."
Thank you." And
What a cute little baby.
And she goes,
Augustus loves kids.
And she goes, I think you may be the first dwarf he's ever seen.
Hi, little guy.
And, like, you can see that Aqua, like, just grabs your beard. just kind of holding on to it.
I'm just digging it. Beard.
That is adorable.
Beard. Not beer. It smells like it, but it's different.
And she's just like, you can tell that she's very pleased. Like, you know, if my kid likes you, I feel like that's a pretty good indication. And she goes, okay, well, I don't know what I should tell you. Just be on guard.
Yep.
In case if it's right what you said and the Orthodoxy is there, it's going to be a very nasty thing. Okay. Also, don't look into their eyes.
What?
Oh.
It's good. No one said anything about that yet up till this point, and so
Well, it's not like he was going to bust through the door and be like, "I'm the Orthodoxy. Don't look me in the eyes, because I can probably kill you with them."
Good thing we have mirrors. They'll look in their own
I am
eyes.
writing down. That's a good idea.
How does it work with sunglasses?
We should all get some of those shady eyes.
If they work.
Yeah.
And she goes, you know, it might be a little bit harder for him. I've only read the legends of them.
Okay. So still,
Yeah,
don't look in the eyes.
Probably not great.
Okay.
Just for safety's sake, right?
Totally.
Just to be clear, what are the consequences if we accidentally do?
Ooh, let me guess. Turn to stone. It's usually turn to stone.
Yeah, usually is.
No, not particularly.
He was hoping for that.
Yeah.
He wants to be a statue.
I wanted to give it to him because my baby likes them so much. No, you get mesmerized.
Oh, that's worse.
Your baby likes stone?
I don't know if he's at the age where he can form preferences, she says, but...
Didn't you just say your baby likes stone, or did I...
No, she said that your baby likes you.
Dwarves. Yeah. She goes,
All kids love rocks. Give him a rock.
Well, I do have this figurine I just carved. Maybe wait till your baby's older. It's a figurine of me carving figurines. I call it meta. Oh, it's a word Burke said once.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, he didn't know what it meant, but it felt right.
It's saying things that are very confusing.
And the lesson here is when things are just too much, just check out and do what you like.
and she goes,
Words to live by.
And she goes, thank you very much for that. And she puts it on the windowsill, and she goes, like, I'll attach it to his mobile. Okay, so, yeah, if you see the Orthodoxy, don't look them in the eyes. Mm-hmm. Also, that blade, enchanted, they used to have silver point poison on them.
Ooh, we're familiar.
Yeah, so avoid that at all costs. I don't know if that's still a thing that they have or that was just legend.
Not worth finding out.
Good point.
So sneak up behind him
And
hit him real hard.
Or don't see him at all.
Ooh, that can we not see that?
Avoidance.
Yeah.
I like it.
yeah,
Where'd the dwarf go? I was here the whole time.
and you hear Akra just kind of go in glee when you do that.
If we get me close, I could put a blindfold on and just start swinging wildly with my child pick.
Not near the baby.
Well, no, when we find the bad guys.
Oh, right.
And with that, she heads on out in front of you guys, and she says to one of the guards, can you just take care of Akra while I'm gone? And they say, of course. And you guys as you guys exit the barracks, you see the large cathedral of the Archdiocese, and it is as grand as it is opulent, which is kind of the same thing, but whatever.
It's tall and fancy.
Yes. And she goes, I was thinking that exact same thing. Nectis says.
I love it.
And she goes, no harm in just going in the front door and like trying to resolve this peacefully, right?
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Right. Always a good first choice.
Yeah.
But always have a plan B
Yeah.
that contains violence. Or
Yeah.
persuasion.
We could try, if you know where he might be held, we could just try sneaking him out.
Unfortunately, like we're kind of separated, so I don't really have a
Okay.
good layout of there. So we would
Gotcha.
need to talk to somebody.
Okay.
But maybe we can try to sneakily get that information.
Okay.
And she stiffens her back, and she puts her shoulders back, and she opens the doors, and you see, well, it looks so much like that vision that you had earlier with the spiral staircase and this just grand opulence. And you can see that the floor is a blue stone, and in the very center of it is a large pool of water with a brass sun. And it seems like there was maybe a second thing next to the sun a while ago, but there isn't any longer. And you see just some of the Archdiocese just walking around, and they regard you guys and they nod. And you can see that there seems to be a more official one by the brass sun. And as Nectis starts to approach with, what's the order that you guys are walking?
I imagine I'd be next to Nectis or like just behind her.
Okay, and where's Jorix?
I'd imagine I'm near the front.
Okay, and then I guess that would put the two dwarves in the back.
Yeah, I'm kind of just looking at the ceiling and kind of just strolling,
Okay.
And I'm going, wow.
just taking in the sight.
I've been here before, a freaky, but I haven't really. I'm wearing the hat again. Makes me think too much. Silliness.
And as you guys approach, you see that the person sees you. Is like, oh, rare that we see you, Nectis. It's a pleasure. And she goes, let's just. And you can tell that she's like kind of angry right now. She goes, where's my brother? And he looks at her and he goes, I'm sorry?
Finch, where is he? Cough him up. Bunch of nerds.
How's George feel about that?
Not, you're cool. You got those shady glasses.
And she goes, do you have a visitor checked in? And it seems like there might be a visitor from Green. And he goes, and he goes to the register and he's like, I don't see any. I see Talk, but I don't see anybody else. And
That's him.
he Talk, like a click TikTok?
Yeah, that's him.
Huh.
Yeah.
And she goes, could you show him to us? And he looks at the register. He goes, you guys should talk to Joss.
Let me see your manager.
He goes, that's Joss.
Or you could just show him to us now.
And he goes, well, cleric to cleric, you know that they don't really prefer us acting like all of our, going on our own accord, right?
I know, but what's more like willing of that than a sister seeing her brother?
That's your brother? She goes, yes. And he goes, and he looks at it again, and he goes,
She's worried sick. She heard news that Talk was taken and just wants to see him.
Say the baby isn't sleeping well. It's a tactic.
It's currently true.
Yeah.
The baby was awake. It's not a lie.
Not a lie.
Babies don't sleep well. Who knows why? They can't talk.
He's getting hanged.
I shouldn't talk any louder. He'll hear me.
and he goes, okay, All right. Okay, I'll take you to talk. Just.
Take me to talk.
Just.
Well, we won't tell anyone
Just
we
don't
were
narc?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no,
don't narc.
of course not.
Okay, and
This is a no-narc zone.
and he escorts you back, and you start to go up the winding staircase.
Okat's like looking at the pictures as they walk by, like,
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. Do you want to see if there's anything there, or do you just want to just like look?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm looking at him, I might as well
Yeah.
look at him. Nope.
Okay. Yeah. Your disgust for it doesn't help you out at all.
I'll look at him with a clear mind.
Okay.
Let's do whichever one I'm best at. That would be 15 for perception. 15 for perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Perception. A solid 15.
As you're looking at that, Jorix, you can tell that there is something that the picture isn't just a picture of what it's showing, right? It seems to be something else, although it seems like even though you get a sense that there's something here, you can't really delineate what it is.
Okay. But just reaffirming the bad vibe we got in the vision before.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys are taken to the second level, he kind of like looks around, and there's a rather tall guard by the last door in the hallway to the left. You can also hear a low murmuring coming from this hallway too.
Oh.
I kind of nudge the guard we're with, and I'm like, does that guy need to be distracted?
The Perrin, he goes, no, I should be able to just handle this.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Here to help. I've got a bee pipe.
I'm dying to use it on someone that isn't peeing.
Just saying.
And you see Perrin approaches this man, and he is surprisingly tall. But he's dressed as like a regular cleric of Pelor. And you can see them kind of getting into... it seems like he's not really convinced about like letting the 5 of you in. And he like looks at the 4 of you, and 5 of you, and he says in a...
Okat slowly puts the bee pipe back into her pocket.
And he says, I'm sorry, folks. Unfortunately, currently, that person is a bit occupied.
Sounds vague.
And unconvincing.
Yeah. I can smell
How
bullcrap.
how far up are we? Like, what floor are we on?
You're on the second.
Okay.
And he looks at you guys, and he goes, I'm certain if you check back in by tomorrow, we should have our business concluded.
Write this down. And can we get your name, sir? Cleric, sir?
And he goes, my name's Melathan.
Can you spell that for me?
M isn't
Melathan, thank you.
M is in Mary. E is in Ebert.
Write it down.
L is in Lauren. Lanny.
You can just say the letters.
Laurel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Melathin.
Cool. Spell that for me one more time. I gotta get it. And so, why can't we see him now? He's occupied.
Currently, yes.
Can we just check in real quick? It's real important that we know that he's here. We gotta send for someone else. He's gotta come pick him up. And if we wait till tomorrow, it's gonna be a whole week.
So, when you tell him this, he's like, so there's nobody that's going to be able to pick him up, even though his sister is right here?
No, we don't gotta get the horses here. It's a long trip, and we left them a place is a whole thing.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't have a babysitter for tomorrow.
Babysitter, you get it.
You got kids, right?
Baby.
No, I'm a cleric. We don't tend to.
Oh, is that? Oh.
Yeah,
But you understand the concept of babysitting. Bet you have a couple of your cleric brothers who need a little babysitting sometime. 'Cause they can't, handle themselves.
And he, the guard, goes to the door and opens it a crack, and he goes, "In case anybody asks, there's no good way for me to do this without me getting in trouble. So just say that I'm Jelithan."
Jelithan. Can you spell that for me?
I got you.
Just shorthanded J.
J4. Yeah.
Add it to the J list too. J37.
Yeah. If anyone asks, I don't remember your name or what you look like. You could have been anyone, really.
And he goes,
Probably Tim from accounting. That guy. Ugh.
"Oh, he's the worst, right?"
Right?
Right next to Jelithan.
So he opens the door, and you see Finch there, and he is just writing something down. And Nectis goes up to him. She's like, "Are you okay?" He goes, kinda.
That's not a yeah.
Occupied my beard, sitting there,
And
right behind that door.
and what you see when you say that is you can see that he has just a large amount of paperwork with a bunch of different diagrams on it.
Oh, he is busy actually.
Yeah, we had a chat. Something about the Red Knight. There's a theory that I've been working on that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And you can hear that murmuring that you heard in the hallway be much louder here. On the wall that's adjoining the door to the left of it, right?
It's just louder because we're in the room now.
And it also seems like it's getting a little bit more intense.
Okay, but it's not coming closer.
No, it's just
somebody next door.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna lean my ear against the wall and see if I can hear what they're saying.
You hear a chanting that goes, "We summon forth from the depths of them, from Lestat's realm, to meet their end on this plane. In the name of Pelor, we will fight the darkness below and within." And they keep on repeating that over and over and over.
Oh, so they're basically saying Hail Marys.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Hopefully that's just a pro forma, not actual summoning thing that's happening. You never can tell.
And he goes, that big guy, I want to punch him in the face because he hit my husband.
I want to punch him in the face too. I'll hold him down for you.
And Nectis laughs and she goes, "He might be a little bit hard to hold down," she says.
I'm tougher than I look.
"I have no doubt that you are."
And I have a lariat.
Okay, sweet. Nice, she says. She goes, "I think we should probably get out of here." And he goes, "I agree with you. It's just I need to finish this theory for a second. Can we hold here?" They were kind of, I don't know, it's been weird the last 3 days. Or the last couple of days.
How long have we...
It's been 1 day.
Yeah, he goes, it's been strange the last couple of days.
You've only been here 1 day.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And
Is there a window in the room?
no.
Oh, shit. Have you been locked in this room the whole time?
He goes, "Have I? I don't know." And
Yeah, that's a sign we need to get you out of here.
Yeah. I think the theory can hold until you get back home.
Can you bring it with you? Pack it up?
Yeah.
And he goes, I guess I can. And by the way, you should know that if Dragonborns can have 5 o'clock shadow, he has that.
But is it like a Keanu Reeves 5 o'clock shadow where he shaves and then an hour later it's just back? He's got a permanent blue...
He's been locked up
face.
for a few days and he looks a little tired.
I guess it'd be a 7 o'clock shadow.
Okay. So he's been here 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
And he goes, "Yeah, I guess I don't know where the time went." And then
You didn't know where the... Okay, there's
that
something
is-
wrong. You
that
don't
is
know where the time
question
went.
these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like the master of time. Well, I mean, I don't know, but like you're usually pretty good at time stuff.
I am fairly good at it.
Yeah.
And you start to hear from across the... you hear a... Well, things start to get a little bit warmer, and from the room adjoining that Okat's ear is pressed up to, and you start to hear some unholy screams coming from them.
Divine sense.
Time to go.
So... There are two fiends here.
Fiends! There are fiends. Oh, God.
Did you sense fiends?
Fiends!
Gustus, calm down.
He's been waiting for this.
And you hear a crash against the wall.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's definitely time to go. Time to go now.
And
Kill some fiends?
Time to go kill some fiends.
Or run away.
Fiends die on my watch.
Yeah, he loves you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Waiting
that.
for this for a whole year, I think.
And then you see from that wall.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm also readying an action because I see him preparing, and I
Yeah, I think we're all readying if something comes through that wall.
So what's the action that you're readying?
First I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite, and then I'm just gonna hold my hammer up in smiting position.
Okay, Burke.
I'm going to prepare to attack a fiend.
Okay.
Should it enter my view?
My sphere of influence. Jorix.
Sacred Flame at the ready.
Makes sense.
Also preparing an attack, probably with rapiers.
Got it. Okay, what you hear, or what you see is, suddenly you see like 7 spines go through the wall, although they don't go completely through, and...
Okay, wait, spines like vertebrae or like spikes?
Spikes.
Okay.
And you see blood coming from where they have just entered your wall.
Okay, it's time to go.
And you hear someone gasping. And you see that it starts to crack. And it does, revealing 2 fiends. They're devils, actually. You see one with spikes.
Spike devil.
A spike devil. And you see one with a big old beard. And they see the 4 of you. When they actually see you, Jorix, they say, an end to the tyranny of Pelor.
And was there someone who was dead on the other side of the wall?
Yeah, as they crash through, you see a body of a cleric who is just full to burst with spines, yeah.
So I draw my blades and I rush towards them. I'll say I rush towards the one with the spines.
Okay.
But he manages to dodge out of the way and I just miss.
Okay, next up, Jorix, Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah.
Constitution save.
Dex.
Okay, who are you aiming at?
Which one is closer to us?
I would say the
Beardo or Spike?
Beardo.
Okay, Beardo it is.
Okay, so Jorix lets loose a Sacred Flame, and the bearded devil just leaps over it like he's gonna come to attack sweet Jorix. Burke the dwarf.
I am attacking the
Beardo or
Spike to
Spike?
beard. Beard!
So what happens is Burke the dwarf, if Jorix and Okat missed, he did not miss. He nails this guy. It doesn't seem like it really hurts him, and as you try to attack him again, he kind of shoves you off. Okay, Gustus Goldhammer.
You call that a beard? I yell in Orcish.
As Gustus heroically says, is that you call that a beard in Orcish? He misses 2 times. Okay. You see Nectis kind of like get in front of her brother, and she readies herself like she is going to just play protection on him.
Makes sense.
Okay, back to the top of the order. Okat.
All right, so I charged Spike and missed him.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn around and reach into my pocket and grab the sad nads
Okay.
and chuck it at his face. And he flinches and puts his hands up, so I kick him right in the balls.
Okay.
And his ally takes 1 sympathy damage, and now both of them can only make one-handed attacks for the next 3 rounds, as the other hand is busy protecting their business.
Okay. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up, we have Jorix.
Okay. How close are these 2 guys, Elliot?
They now seem to be getting a little bit more distance between each other, but they're like within 10 feet.
So they're within a moonbeam range.
Oh, this old chestnut, huh?
Yes. So Jorx uses his codpiece
Oh, God damn it.
in order to cast the druid spell Moonbeam. So you see a giant pillar of light. You see it glowing from Jorx's nether region. Guys, don't look.
It's just kind of standing, with it just sort of slightly thrusting in.
I like that flavor text. How whenever I use the codpiece, you see the spell happening from it. So as Jorx drops this moonbeam on them, Jorx is so ashamed. The moonbeam is actually less powerful than it should have been.
Okay, next up we got Brick the Dwarf.
Brick the Dwarf, rolling out. What do you get? Ooh, baby. Let's see. It's 20 when.
That'll hit. Alright, so Brick the Dwarf tears into the bearded... After missing the bearded devil twice the first time, or missing him once the first time, his trout pick finds some sweet, sweet purchase on that guy's dome. Alright, Gus.
Swinging at the bearded one, this time in dwarf.
Okay.
Call out a beard. Ooh, and that's 38 damage.
Holy
shit.
Fuck.
Alright.
And Elliot audibly crosses somebody off the list.
Gustus Goldhammer, you missed the first time, but the second time that you say in Dwarven, your native tongue, you call that a beard. You bring the fury down on his head, and I'll tell you this much, my friend, he does not have as much of a beard as you this day. And he lays down dead. All right.
I can see why you like...
Second attack.
Good.
You hear the voice of Thor say, yeah, you call that a beard?
I run up to the spiked one and say, "Fiends die on my watch."
Okay.
And I say, he's been waiting so long for this.
And it's only a 2, so I miss. Bonus action, I'm going to shoot thunder at him.
All right, yeah. As you say, fiends die on my watch. You swing your mighty hammer again. He dodges out of the way, but you do point your trident at him and electrocute him.
Yeah. Zot.
Yep. Okay, it is finally this guy's turn.
Okay. So he starts his turn in the moonbeam.
So con check.
Yep.
Did you say con check?
Con check. That's a 14.
Okay. So this time, Jorx, after seeing Gustus's phenomenal smite, is like, whoa, I can do something too.
And the codpiece blazes anew.
I like to think that Jorix's quest is body positivity. You know what? I do like my curves. Anyway. Okay, Jorix, this guy wants a piece of you, so he is going to hurl some of his flame at you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm flammable.
I'm eminently flammable, guys. All right.
Your codpiece angers him.
How dare you be proud of that?
He throws his flame at you, dealing you 7 points of damage. He then turns to the little dwarf that just fucking wrecked his friend's shop.
The little dwarf that could.
Yeah, and he is just going to claw at you and try to tail you a little bit, my friend.
I like that we call you the little dwarf. I think it's important that we know that I am taller by a little bit.
Okay, his claw attack is going to miss, so he slashes at Gus and misses, and he then whips his tail around and also misses because Gus shields him away. Got it.
Yeah. But he hit Jorix hard enough that the moonbeam fell.
Suck it! He says an infernal.
Pointing at the codpiece.
Yeah.
Lucky shot, I say back in infernal.
Suck it!
I love it.
Nectis, seeing this, she takes a spear off and she throws it at the guy, getting him right in that shoulder. You see him yell out in pain, and he would not have use of that shoulder for a little while, but he's already covering his bits. So
now he can't even cover them.
Anyway, back to Okot.
All right.
And you see Perrin just like, oh my cripes. And he runs out of the room.
Fair.
Yeah, obviously, bye.
You've been through enough today. Thanks for your help.
I know, right?
And as I yell that, I turn to Beardo and I'm going to stab him with my rapiers again. So I'm too busy yelling after Perrin to do any real effective damage.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like reaching behind me and flailing with my blade.
Yeah.
Not good.
Jorix.
Ooh, my turn again.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another Sacred Flame. This time for sure. So Jorix yells, "How do you like this one?" And deals 12 damage with a Sacred Flame.
Boof.
Wow. Okay.
In Infernal, George. So we can understand.
All right. So we're trading barbs in Infernal. Got it. Okay.
I know what I'm gonna do next.
The fire wreathes around him, and he does not seem to particularly like it. Burke the dwarf.
There, I'm going to attack this spike boy.
Okay.
He's hurt already.
Wait, is Spike Boy dead or Beardo?
Beardo.
Beardo's
Beardo's
dead.
That's why I failed my attack on him.
He was already dead.
Attacking away at Beardo.
Just like stab. Oh,
You're lower than I expected because you're on the ground, dead.
I was wondering why this was so easy.
Ew. And that's 9 damage.
Okay.
From the trout pick, and I come run over and I say, "Hello," and I smack him.
Civility has ever been so painful, he says in Infernal.
I smack him right on the hand, just bust a knuckle. Oh! And he goes, "Ah!" Does Spike Devils have hands?
Yeah.
Spiky ass devil.
Gustus Goldhammer.
I run up to him and I say goodbye, but miss.
All right, his turn again.
Bonus action, shoot lightning.
He dodges it, and as he's dodging through that, he gets past these two, Okot and Burke, but good old Gus stabs him with the trident. Okay.
Nice. Kind of trips him on the way.
Yeah, he yelps in pain, but with hate in his heart, he goes after our boy Jorix.
No.
Okay, so he hits you for 20 points of damage.
Whoa.
Yowzers.
As he claws at you, he misses once, but he manages to swing around and hit you with his tail.
I am bloody.
Okay. All right. Nectis tries again with... she tries to swing at him, but he dodges out of the way. Okay, Okot again.
Okay. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. So I yell at him in Infernal, "You call that a beard?"
And he goes, "I don't know, I call them spikes."
Spike guy.
All right.
But that's hilarious. 'Cause maybe he was jealous of the beard. He just has spikes coming out of his face.
Doesn't seem to have hurt him.
You call that a beard? And he's like, I'm just confused.
Jorix.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disengage.
Got it.
And run behind my party line. So after disengaging from the Spike Devil, running past his party like the hero he is,
and like the true hero he is, he cowards away.
Yes, and heals himself for 9.
He's gotta know when to fold.
Or 8.
Know when to hold him.
Yeah. Hold him, fold him,
Know when to
something.
walk away past
Exactly.
the party lines.
Burke the dwarf.
I yell at this Spike Devil. I say, "Get away from my friend, you fiend!" And I attack him. I made that sound effect. And I got, 18.
That'll hit.
No, plus, so it's like 20 something. It's very good. It's a very good roll.
It's the best roll. You're gonna love it.
Oh.
And I attacked again.
Got it.
But I got a 1.
Okay.
But then I'm going to action surge.
Got it. Okay. He is now. You can see fighting the four of you is starting to like wear on him. As Burke delivers two expertly crafted.
Do I have a bonus action? Can I do something else? Or can I just look proud?
Yeah.
Or
That's a free action.
Gustus Goldhammer.
You call those? No. Spike this. A natural 1 and a...
God, we have rolled so many ones this battle. There's like 4 or 5 between the two of us.
I know. And a 19.
Okay, one of them. You trip on your way to hit him.
Wild boys swing wild. And sometimes we hit hard.
So I
sometimes we hit
tripped on my way to hit him, dealing myself 4 damage. Oof. Thank goodness for that speech. And I'm smiting this little mister. And I'm going full swing, two-handed trident this time.
Okay.
Does that do lightning damage at all?
I don't think so.
No, we should spark a little bit.
It should spark, yeah.
Just crack.
Fry that fiend!
Right.
17 damage.
Fiend!
17 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. Got it.
He's still standing.
He is still standing.
Bonus action.
But he goes, Rah!
Fry him.
Okay. The smell of sulfur is especially strong as you can see this brackish liquid exit his pores and his wounds.
Gross.
All right, his turn. He's offended that you called him gross. And
He's not looking at himself.
He's not looking in the mirror shield.
Yeah, here, let me hold it up to him so you can see what he looks like. I'll point at it.
all right, he's gonna try to hit this little dwarf. The littlest dwarf.
The littlest dwarf. And now when you say little dwarf, you are not talking about Eric. He's rather tall for a dwarf.
Okay, this guy seems to have been thrown off by that by your smite,
And by seeing a reflection of his beat ass.
and the smell is just thick. He realizes that he should change his pants more often, and he
I have
swings.
sympathy for him.
He swings, and misses, or Gus just hides behind his shield and doesn't take any damage. Okay, you know what? Nectis is gonna try to hit him. You see her lower the boom on him as he's swinging fruitlessly away at Gus, and she drives her sword through his shoulder, incapacitating that shoulder and dealing him 21 points of damage.
Whoa!
My nad arm.
He says in Infernal.
In one way, you did good. In another way, ouch, you did bad. You're winning and losing at the same time over there. It's very fun to watch the emotions go across your face and know it's a conflict of feelings.
Okat.
Okat is having a moment.
I think Okat's just letting Gustus take
Yeah,
this one because he's so excited about bashing these feet.
He really was. And, like, there is still, I do have some infernal heritage, and so this is, like, a little uncomfortable for me.
Ooh, didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Now it's weirder. Now I have
Yeah.
more sympathy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you shouldn't, but
Dancing.
it's just, it's the thing.
I
They
guess I
still
wouldn't
suck.
be thinking about it.
They're still bad. It's just hard for me to hit them.
And with as Okat has a crisis of conscience, we go to Jorks.
It's having a bit of an
complex.
identity crisis right now.
Most
Okay.
D&D battles, you just like, I missed, and you're like, I think maybe deep down I care.
That's a long lost uncle.
Yeah. That's what it was. Throwing a Sacred Flame. So he nimbly dodges out of the way of Jork's Sacred
With a
Flame.
dead arm. Yep. Okay.
Well, you can dodge with the legs.
yeah. I'd say that you most likely dodge with your legs.
Usually that's most of it, yeah.
But as he dodges, like you see his like dead arm just like wildly
Flop.
swing. Yeah.
Made you swing. I say in Inferno.
It's like, how old are you? He says.
7.
Birth the dwarf.
I'm going to try to goddamn kill this guy. I want to leave a little bit for. I want Gus to be proud of me. I don't have a smite. I don't have a smite.
Gustus Goldhammer.
Swinging away. 2 misses.
See, did better than that.
Bonus action.
Go for it.
Miss.
Gustus, your enthusiasm for killing fiends is it's making you a little bit sloppy on the battlefield. Okay, it's his turn again. Boy, he just wants you so dead, Jorix. And so he's going to throw his flames at you again.
I really should just be standing in front of you, I think.
His flame-throwing hands is dead arm.
See how I dodge? You dodge like this.
He's just kind of holding it up and pointing it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. He holds his arm up and tries to let the flame loose, but it just misses. Okay, he's gonna.
There's sympathy for him.
But shoulder that Burke because he's going to try to claw at you, and that's a 20.
Lost.
That's a 22.
Oh, that hits. What a jerk.
That deals you 9 points of damage.
Oh, crow. That's fine.
Nectis, boy, she stabs at him again, incapacitating his leg, and the smell of sulfur is real pungent.
This guy just needs to sit down at this point.
He is hovering he is hovering to death. Okay, Okot.
I'm gonna use my lariat. Let's put him to sleep.
Yeah, okay.
Not hitting with anything else, so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I pull my lariat off my shoulder and I whip it at him and manage to get it like around his shoulders, so now both his arms are just pinned.
Okay. All right.
I'm like, guys, for the love of God, somebody hit him. I can't.
Okay, Jorix, time to shine.
Yeah. So with the Spike Devil cleverly restrained by Okot, Jorix takes the opportunity. He's like, I can't miss this one, and throws.
Please don't.
Well, he's saying that like sort of to himself to like reassure himself.
Yeah, but I overheard.
And with that, throws the Sacred Flame, dealing 11 damage.
Okay, your Sacred Flame, he opens his mouth to scream, the flame goes into his mouth, and you see the radiant damage start to you start to see this divine light coming from inside of his stomach, coming out through his pores and or his wounds, and he... That's a pop sound, but he blows up in effect, scattering all kinds of devilly guts all over the place.
Gross.
Great.
We're all real close, aren't we, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I calmly take back my lariat, and I look at Jorix, and I'm like, thanks, buddy.
I'm sorry. We all need
you
new
doing
pants
that
now.
Sort of scraping the guts off
Yeah,
the lariat
exactly.
as you're winding it up, like,
And, okay, and Nectis goes, wow, pretty, there's a lot of misses, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? For non-blue army, great job.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we can get proper compliments after we escape.
Yeah, we were kind of caught off guard, to be fair.
Yeah, and...
Not this guy, he's been waiting for this forever.
Yeah.
Well,
Fiend
it's
battle
true.
for
Gus
him.
is like,
The bearded one tired me out.
Smited him.
That was a real big hit.
yeah, that was a lot of beard to get through.
And you hear from the hallway, I would thank you for getting rid of the devils. However, I went to an awful lot of trouble retrieving thy man, and I would like it if he stayed with us.
Divine sense.
Oh, crow.
And you don't see, he doesn't ping for you.
Okay, this guy's not a devil.
But you do see the person in the blue robes with the golden mask, and his blade is out.
I hide behind my mirror shield, aiming it at his eyes.
Hi everybody, Sadie here. Just wanted to tell you real quick about our website. You can find us online at wydpod.com. You can find all the episodes there in case you haven't found them, in which case, how are you even listening to this? And we're also planning to post some bonus episodes and things of that nature, so stay tuned. You can also find us on Twitter at WIDpod, or you can find us on Facebook at WIDcast, because pod was already taken. Great!